New details about the plane crash in Taiwan. Investigators are trying to find out why the pilot shut off the other engine after the first one stopped working. The death toll now stands at 35. CCTV's Tony Cheng reports.
Distraught relatives arrive at funeral services in Taipei for the victims of the TransAsia air disaster. These memorials for local victims, but relatives expected soon from the mainland, where the majority of those who died were based. And praise too for the pilot. His body was discovered yesterday, his hand still holding the joystick as he attempted to control the plane.
The pilot meticulously grasped the flight operating system, and in the final moments, he still wanted to control the plane to avoid harming residents in housing communities. To the plane's crew, the victims, and all the masters of religious ceremony, I hereby express my condolences.
And the preliminary investigation from the black boxes appears to show the pilots faced enormous odds. Both engines had failed before the crash, and the first warning sounded less than a minute after takeoff.
At 54 minutes 9 seconds past 10 a.m. local time, the pilot tried to restart the first engine after it had been shut down. He hoped to restart it. At this moment, there were several audible warnings in the cockpit, followed by some indistinct sounds, and then the power was cut off.
The crash site is less crowded now, the heavy equipment gone, as have the parts of the recovered fuselage. But searching still for the remains of those unaccounted for, as scuba divers linked arm in arm scour every inch of the riverbed.
It has been rather a fruitful day in that they found 4 more bodies. So the confirmed death total is now up at 35. With 15 survivors, that means 8 are still missing in this air disaster.
As the murky waters of the Geelong River give up the last victims of the crash, attention is turning to how a new plane with a perfect service record could crash so soon after takeoff. Tony Cheng, CCTV, Taipei.